poetry is a bit raw, but but you know. So the piece that I'm doing, I never really titled it, so I'll just call it Unapologetically Black.
Well, she put the mic down.
I am unapologetically black. But we as black people now lack the tenacity of our ancestors who were conned from their own African lands to become owned by the white man who slaved them in the cotton fields until there was no more daylight. Then our African queens had to enslave their vaginas to their masters at night, woke up every morning like routine, like the night before wasn't obscene, having relations with a man who doesn't even represent the word king, being impregnated by a man who doesn't even know her name. As God dries her eyes and she lays in a bed full of lies, she was hurting, yet she still adjusts her crown, because a queen was embedded in her being, inwardly bursting with thoughts of freedom, freedom of expression with no correction, freedom of choice to get up and go as she pleases, freedom of aborting a child, but not having a choice but keep the seed she so desperately wanted to die, only because she will give birth and watch the baby be cashed out for pennies, while her real man was being spit on, whipped, and beaten for not accepting his name, hunted like an animal if he tried to escape, the thoughts of being forced to see his wife being raped. But today, we as black people quit at the sign of fear. We quit with no regard of tomorrow, expecting others to listen to our sorrows. You quit being a father because your child's mother was supposedly a whore, and you felt like you deserved more. You walked away from a seed that you could have groomed into a young majesty. We quit because our self-esteem is offended from not feeling included in the in crowd. Could you imagine if our black heroes quit? If Harriet Tubman didn't go back for more, or if Nat Turner didn't risk it all and ask, what are we fighting for? If Rosa Parks got out of her seat and accepted defeat, or if W.E. Du Bois said he refuses to be the face of the NAACP, how can I not be more proud of the skin I'm in? I get chills when I think about the accomplishments from back then. We are an unconquerable race, yet we judge everybody else's sin. We're over here shouting, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. We matter, or do we? We don't even take voting seriously, living life with no reasoning without meaning, and you're facilitating between ignorance and stupidity, because we clearly haven't accepted the fact that we are royalty. We self-indict ourselves by passing out poison in our own community. We can't even stand as one against police brutality. The Black Lives Matter organization is only a small percentage of what it could be. Where are the men who marched to D.C.? I need one of them to stand by me. Yet we kill over mediocrity. You'd rather be a menace to society. Oh, that's right. You doing it for the culture. Yeah, you look like vultures. Everybody's screaming gang, gang, gang. You commit yourself to an organization that assassinates another organization because of the colors they wear? Wake up and become aware. We are amphibious creatures that are so unaware that you may be the next Emmett Till. I'm just being real. Our people are being shot vicariously by what they see when they look in the faces of you and me. We are their reality. Live in your truth. Stop being a statistic and start living facts. Stand up and be unapologetically black.